Go watch a movie. Well, this one, we normally try and get into some deep conversations about the entertainment business. We've got to discuss the showbiz, but a picture was released of a particular movie that's coming out. Godzilla versus King Kong.
Oh.
And you haven't seen this yet?
I have not seen the picture yet.
Picture came out of those two going head to head, and I posted, who do you guys got? Who's your money on? I got a lot of replies. Everybody was against the ape, but me. So that's not like, oh, Kong's gonna get destroyed,
I think it looks like he's going to put up a fight, but the other guy looks bulkier to me. He looks like, and he's got that fire.
He looks like a fat, out of shape. I've been sitting in the water. Oh.
I wouldn't try to tackle a sumo wrestler, and that's what it looks like he's trying to do.
Oh my goodness. You would bring up the most respected people. The most respected fighters of all. Okay, so here's my thoughts. One guy posted one nuclear blast and it's over. I think one nuclear blast, my boy Kong dodges it and notices that fucking Godzilla's blast takes ding dong, to charge up. He's like, oh, this son of a bitch is kind of.
He might be mesmerized by the sound and the lights, though. What if that happens?
Apes do get distracted by colors easily, but I think he notices that once, and he's like, oh, okay, so I know when that happens, I just need to dodge this chubby son of a bitch, and I'm fine. So my money's on Kong. It sounds like you have Godzilla.
I think from looking at the picture, solely based on the picture, I would say Godzilla has this battle. But I will say, from my imagination, I'm seeing Kong go crazy on him.
Yes,
and just start, beating his chest, and all of a sudden starts beating him. So I don't know.
So I'm gonna put it this way: in any circumstance, even on the Galapagos Islands where iguanas get very large, there's no way an iguana is beating a silverback gorilla.
No, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one.
But I just think it's fascinating. And like I pointed out on Instagram, there were two versions of this movie made in the past, one by the Japanese, one by America. And the American versions, much like this iteration is showing, they were the same size, Kong and Godzilla. The Japanese version, Godzilla was a lot bigger than Kong and won wholeheartedly. But I just think this isn't like Freddy versus Jason. This is like, are there people out there who like, oh, Godzilla has to win or oh, Kong has to win? Like, you think this has that kind of fan base, or do you think? What do you think?
I think there are some fans out there who are going crazy over who's going to win. Because I like them both. I don't really want to see either, because they're both the hero. I mean, you don't really want to see either one of them lose, in my opinion.
It's true. I guess I didn't look at it that way.
I guess it's just more who do you like more? Do you like Kong more, or do you like Godzilla more? I personally am a Kong guy. Do you have a preference, or are you even with them? I'm fairly even, but again, I feel like, if we base this off the movies that we've seen so far, and I know they're going to make them the same size, I just don't understand how he's going to get that much bigger.
Kong was a baby in Skull Island,
but he didn't look like a baby. That's a big baby.
Yeah,
that's a crazy size baby.
But okay, so
he looked like a full grown. He didn't look like a baby though. He looked like a full grown Kong. Just
but you saw like they showed the skulls of his family in the cave and stuff. The bones, they were a lot bigger than him. But looking at that picture can be found on the Go Watch Movie social medias. If Kong gets on his back or side, those little stubby arms of Godzilla ain't doing jack. Well, he can't get on his back, I guess, with the size of those spikes.
Okay, well, let's look at the history of Godzilla in these movies that we've seen so far, though. He takes on how many giant creatures already?
He is the
He's the guy.
He's the raving, defending, undisputed monster heavyweight champion of the world. I get that. He's the king of monsters. He has that title. But Kong also has. He's a king.
Okay. but Godzilla's a god,
King of
basically.
Monsters versus King Kong. So we have King versus King here. So it sounds like, in my opinion, Kong is the underdog in this.
I do feel like Kong is the underdog. I do want to. You know what I want to see? This is what I want to see. I want to see them fight at first. You know, kind of like, Vegeta and Goku. And then all of a sudden something bigger comes along and they're like,
no.
You don't want to see it? You don't want to see that?
It happens too much. I was just going to say, they better not Batman v Superman this. Oh, you know Martha too? Yeah, she's a giant moth that flies around. Oh,
I don't want to see either one of them lose. That's my problem. I don't want to see either one of them lose. I want to see them both be triumphant.
I know that's what they're going to do. But I want a clear winner. I want someone to be laying on the ground, basically on their deathbed, and then you bring in the big guy, and then the injured one can help out any way they can while injured. But I know they're going to mid-fight, they're going to be like, oh my God, there's now a fucking giant triceratops that comes. Yeah. I know it's going to happen.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe they'll surprise us.
I hope they do. That's all we can ask for. That'll bring us to Go Watch a Movie.